Oh my gosh, what an unreal night here tonight at Extreme Rules. We now know that Samoa Joe is the #1 contender to the Universal Championship. He'll be facing the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, in just 5 weeks at Great Balls of Fire. We also got a new Intercontinental Champion tonight. We also got new Tag Team Championships tonight. We're going to be dissecting all of that here tonight on Raw Talk. I'm Renee Young. Joining me a little bit later tonight, Corey Graves will be here, but obviously he had business to tend to outside.
7-time Intercontinental Champion.
Congratulations.
Thank you very, very much.
What a night for you. I mean, you really got one over on Dean Ambrose tonight. Are you going to have a big celebration planned, or how are you feeling about everything?
On Twitter, at Renee Young, WWE posted, well, that was rubbish. Hashtag IC Champion. Care to explain?
Sure. I mean, yes, I may be slightly biased, but I didn't know that was necessarily the most.
What was rubbish? What
win.
was rubbish about that match? That was a match of the year. Dean Ambrose gave everything he had. I gave everything I had, and I came out on top. What was rubbish about that?
What was rubbish about that is using your wife as the decoy to try to be
My
disqualified.
wife was banned
from
from ringside. I hit him with the skull-crushing finale, 1, 2, 3,
but there
won
wasn't-
the Intercontinental Championship.
But there
Renee,
was a
what did
moment
I
in between.
do?
What
did I do?
Can we roll back the moment from the match in here? I mean, you can clearly see it.
Let's take a look back. Let's take a look back. Make sure you put that skull-crushing finale in there.
We can clearly take a look at this because, I mean, it looked to me like you had asked Maurice to slap you to look for that
I
disqualification.
most certainly did not. I said, I love you. I love you.
On.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And then she slapped me because she was so caught up in the moment.
Okay.
And by the way, I kind of like being slapped. She knows that.
You know, he's into, getting a little tap.
That's okay.
Especially from my love of my life. Absolutely.
Listen,
but
you guys
nothing
can talk
happened
about that
right
another
here.
time. I don't
But
need to know
nothing
about that.
happened right there.
What about
the referee threw her out for it, by the way. By the way, the referee threw my wife out. The love of my wife, he threw out. So that was definitely a negative on my part. I was like, oh, my God, my wife is being thrown out. Dean Ambrose tried to take advantage of that by when my back was turned, basically tried to roll me up.
He was trying to not be disqualified because that was the entire stipulation.
I didn't need the stipulation. You just saw it right there. I hit him with the skull-crushing finale. Now, things happen in a ring. Like sometimes referees are out of place and accidents happen. That happened to Dean. And it's terrible that happened. But the thing is, what is the reason that we had that stipulation, Renee? Because Dean Ambrose kicked me where no one should ever be kicked.
Was that not something that maybe you would have done if you were in that same spot?
I would have never done that. If I was in, you want to know what's rubbish? Dean Ambrose's Intercontinental Championship reign. He was Intercontinental Champion for what? Over 100 days? How many times did he defend that title? Not many. Not many. Maybe 2, 3, 4 times.
Okay.
When I was Intercontinental Champion, Daniel Bryan put me through the ringer. I was fighting for this title every week in and week out, every single week. It was a nightmare for me, and that's when Dean Ambrose came in and slid one past me and got the Intercontinental Championship. And I thought, you know what? Maybe this kid has something. Maybe this kid could really, really earn his spot and really earn the way that an Intercontinental Champion should be. But the fact is, Dean Ambrose in the ring is not rubbish, but outside the ring, it's just rubbish. You look at him. He looks like a fan. He wears jeans and a wife beater. Like,
What's wrong with that?
A tank top? Come on.
What is wrong with
that? You need to look, walk, talk, and act like the star. The days of being a wrestler is long gone. All right? We are entertainers. We are superstars. We are so much more above and beyond what a Dean Ambrose provides.
Has the entire idea of the Intercontinental Champion not always been about that hard-working grind WWE superstar?
Exactly.
Does he not personify that?
Hard-working and grinding. Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely correct. And Dean Ambrose did not do that when he was Intercontinental Champion. He was not defending the title. While I'm Intercontinental Championship, I would just like to put out there, I will be a fighting champion for you as your Intercontinental Champion, as I've always been.
Thank you. What makes you such a great Intercontinental Champion? I mean, this entire time, even leading up to this match, you've always been saying you're the one that's going to revitalize being the Intercontinental Champion.
I did exactly that,
didn't
I?
And I got to stop you, Renee, because I feel like you are very uncomfortable right now. And I know it's a very uncomfortable situation for you. And I know you don't want to be sitting here. You don't want to be talking to us right now. I can see that. I can feel it. Okay. But you got to understand that my man is the man and your man is not.
Wow. Okay.
And you're not being a professional.
How am I not being a professional?
You're supposed to be a non-biased journalist, but obviously you have a little something
sure,
else
that
on the
puts me
side
in-
that puts you in an awkward situation.
Of course, I might be slightly biased talking about this specific interaction, but I'm still here doing my job. Look, I'm doing my job. Congratulations.
You're
you
doing
won the
a
Intercontinental
fantastic-
title.
Oh,
I guess fair
say
and
it with
square
me.
tonight.
The Miz is Intercontinental Champion. Go ahead, say it with me. Go ahead, say it. The Miz is Intercontinental Champion. Go ahead, say it, Renee.
The Miz is the Intercontinental Champion.
And Dean is not.
Come on.
Come on, what? You are a journalist.
It's just being
I'm a
professional.
journalist. I'm not a puppet.
Who's the Intercontinental Champion?
You are the Intercontinental Champion.
The Miz?
Congratulations.
Who is not?
Yes. A lot of people
Who
are
lost?
not.
Who lost tonight?
Dean Ambrose lost the Intercontinental Championship.
That hurt, didn't it?
Look, I'm here just trying to do my job. I'm trying to call it down the line. Yes, you want to bring up my tweet. Maybe I shouldn't have tweeted that out, so
Call it
I will
down the line.
apologize
You're
for
out
that.
there tweeting to the world. Don't you know that's the biggest no-no? That's one of the most unprofessional things you could possibly do.
That doesn't just because of my association with Dean Ambrose doesn't mean
Twitter
that my
gets
tweet necessarily
people
has to
in
do with
a
that. Do you
lot
have
of trouble,
any
Renee.
Twitter does?
Twitter does. Now you're making fun of me. What did I do to be made fun of? I'm a champion. I am a superstar, and now you're making fun of your champion.
Look, you're coming at me. I'm trying to make this show happen. I'm trying to keep things as smooth as possible out here.
You know,
I don't
you've
really know where
embarrassed
to go
yourself
here
enough,
with you.
Renee. Let me just say that tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, the Miz Intercontinental Championship comeback tour will begin, and it's going to be the biggest celebration of all time. It will be must-see. It will be awesome.
Wow.
I need to applaud this.
Thank you.
That was all this is
done. You're
fantastic.
leaving? You're here?
I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late. I had to call the
Quite
last
right.
bit of it.
You
But
want to take over? Because she's being very rude and very unprofessional.
I sometimes
Very rude and
she
very
has her moments.
unprofessional, and did you see her tweet?
Yeah, I
Did you see
did.
her tweet?
I didn't.
That makes
He
sense.
was busy calling the entire.
I was busy enjoying your championship victory. I thought it was.
Well, that was rubbish. Hashtag
Oh.
IC Champ. Did you think that IC Championship
I
match was
I
rubbish?
felt like it was the polar opposite of rubbish.
Wasn't it probably the match of the year? Am I wrong?
It
I
was-
thought we
it was
were supposed to
definitely
be
up
on the
there. It's
same
in the
team out here,
conversation.
Graves.
We're always on the same team.
Are
But
you
I mean,
throwing me under the bus?
No, as your teammate, I need to let you know when you're mistaken.
You know what? You're invited to the celebration. She is not. Thank
Great.
you guys.
I hope that this
Thank
one
you.
lasts longer than the last one. Good
right.
luck.
Ciao. Let's go celebrate, babe.
Good luck out there, guys.
How great are they?
Not great at all.
I
They're the
wanted to-
most obnoxious pair I've ever come across in my entire life.
I wanted to kiss Maurice's hand, but I think her ring would have knocked my teeth
Well,
out.
she does have a giant ring. I'll give her that. Hey, thanks for
Hey.
joining me. It would have been nice if you were here, say 5 minutes ago.
Well, this is a
And then
big
you
arena.
Just come out
there's
here
a
and throw
long
me under the
path.
bus.
I didn't throw you under the bus. I just let my my opinion be known. That's what I get paid for.
Well, hey, I'm glad that you're out here. We're getting back into the old Young Graves thing happening here. You were out there calling all of the action tonight. The women's championship match, a kendo stick on the pole match. Unbelievable. Alexa Bliss still standing tall out there, but there was this hesitation here tonight with Bayley. You think that was a turning point in the match?
It was the downfall of Bayley.
Yeah.
Bayley answered the question that we've been asking for weeks. Does she have it in her?
Right.
Did Bayley have the ability to take it to the extreme when the women's championship was at stake? And the answer was a resounding no.
Okay, so in your opinion, where does that kind of put Bayley now? Does she go to the back of the line?
Absolutely.
Wow.
You don't just get opportunity after opportunity after opportunity because the fans like you.
Fair
or because,
enough.
you're a nice person. She's a great person.
Yeah.
On a human being level, Bayley's pretty much the best. But when it comes to competing inside the ring,
Yeah.
she's lacking that killer instinct, and it cost her big tonight.
What did you think of being able to see that killer instinct showing tonight in Alexa Bliss?
I love it. The first
You would.
Of course I do. The first and only goddess of WWE. Alexa Bliss has earned the right to give herself any nickname she wants, all the accolades. The only woman to ever hold the SmackDown Women's Championship and the Raw Women's
Right.
Championship. It's impressive.
Hey, man, she's cleaning up around here. She's doing a good job. I mean, watching everything that Alexa Bliss has been bringing to the table, she said day in, day out that this is her championship, and she's here to be at the top of the game. So all you can do is give her some respect after tonight in that kendo stick match. But, hey, we've got our new guests out here. Sasha Banks, Rich Swann. Congratulations to you guys tonight.
Breaking it down.
Can we talk about the reaction from the crowd out there tonight for you?
Or
Dang.
Maryland, they come out, they come to support, they come to represent.
What did it feel like for you, Rich, to be on a WWE pay-per-view in your hometown, the arena you probably grew up watching WWE in.
I
to be in
saw
the ring.
Kurt Angle and The Undertaker kill it.
What was going through your mind tonight? And to have Sasha Banks, one of the
Can I
credit where
say
it's
that we
Premier.
broke the curse?
Broke
He
the curse.
won in his hometown,
That's true.
baby.
In the
I was like, oh, Jesus, I don't know. Yes, we won. We broke the curse. We broke the system. We beat the system,
This
baby.
chemistry between the two of you. I mean,
There's a
did you
lot.
know that this was going to be like such a synergy between the two of you?
Look at, I mean, besides that, you know,
at us.
do you need to say it?
Banks,
Do
listen.
you want me to say it?
you and
because
I-
we're,
The sparkle.
yeah, the sparkle, the,
The
glitter,
spark-
the
I mean,
shine,
look at
baby.
that. Look at that.
Yeah,
shine.
you were gleaming out there.
Gleaming, glistening.
Right here.
Listen,
That is a nice jacket, actually.
Banks,
Look at
you
my
and
outfit.
I have known each other for quite some time.
Yes.
I'm just gonna feel like it's my duty to warn you. If you watch 205 Live, this dude is on some catfish stuff from
All
time
I'm
to time.
saying-
Wait,
Okay,
what?
I was at 205 last week.
Right, I know. I'm just saying maybe in the past. Maybe you had something.
That
do you
was
mean he's on
some
Catfish?
Stuff. That was only because she was messing with my boy Cedric, and I had to get her back.
Got
You
it.
can't be home and you can't be messing with my homies.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't I mean, you can't really yell at a guy for that. You're just trying to
handle
get the job done. Sasha, what's your reaction to the women's championship matchup tonight, knowing that Alexa Bliss was able to retain against your girl Bailey?
Well, obviously, Bailey just couldn't do it tonight. I mean, guess I could have tried to help her. I'm pretty much an expert in the kendo stick. If you remember me beating the out of Charlotte, but I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm ready to go give her a big hug and let her know that everything's okay.
Where does this put you in the women's revolution here that's happening?
Revolution. I am the revolution. Hello.
I like that.
She started.
Exactly. Thank you. I mean, I beat Alicia Fox. I've beaten Alexa Bliss before, so you tell me, huh?
Well, I will say that on the kickoff show, sorry, Graves, on the kickoff show, we had Nia Jax on
Who?
as a guest, and she said
I
that
beat her
she
too.
would be next
Thank
in
you.
line.
You're good, Renee. You're really good. But no, I beat her before, so she wants to be next in line. No, she needs to be in the back of the line.
All
sweetheart.
right.
If we're talking next in line, Rich, I mean, to pick up an impressive victory tonight. You obviously saw the submission match between Austin Aries and Neville. Neville retaining his cruiserweight championship that you once held before. What are you looking forward to in the future?
Of course, I want to make my way all the way back to the top of the cruiserweight division, and I got a little gripe with Neville. He beat me at the Royal Rumble, and that does not sit well with me, and I want to be cruiserweight champion again.
We can be champions at the same time.
Ooh.
Again.
Again.
Look at this. It's completely out of control.
Oh, thank you guys both so much for joining us tonight. Congratulations on your very impressive victory here tonight in your hometown tonight, Rich. Can you put those sunglasses on? What are those?
Listen, promise me something. You're at least gonna take the boss out for a good night in Baltimore, Rich.
Get that woman a steak.
Of course.
Federal Hill.
I'm married, guys. Come on.
Hey, you can go have a meal with someone, though.
Yeah.
We get meals.
Yeah, we get
can
meals all the
invite-
time.
Renee, come on.
Ain't no thing. It's fine.
We can invite our others.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
It's
just
okay.
because you're on a diet doesn't mean you can't look at the menu, okay?
They can.
Let's put that out there.
Hey, I'm being
All right.
That's what I thought.
Well, enjoy having a good celebration tonight in Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland. Thank you, guys. So what a night for you. I mean, being out there, being able to call all the actions, beginning to see this steel cage match, now having new tag team champions,
was incredible.
Sheamus and Cesaro. I feel like heading into this match, I feel like a lot of people just assumed that this was going to be all Hardys. Were you surprised?
I definitely thought the Hardys were going to have a little more success than they did. I mean,
Yeah.
It was a fantastic match, back and forth. There were so many close calls. I mean, Jeff from the
Oh
top of the
my
cage.
gosh, that was
Absolutely. I mean, it was
wild.
classic. These are classic Hardys moments. This is why they are one of the best celebrated tag teams of our generation.
course.
And the ending was a photo finish.
Sure was.
I mean, we came
Everyone
right down
was sitting
to
there
it.
like biting their nails, waiting to see whose feet were both going to hit the floor at the same time. I mean, that was kind of how we were able to determine the winner here
Yeah,
tonight.
being in the arena, you could tell people weren't sure. I think a lot of people cheered because they thought the Hardys won.
Yes.
And a lot of people were not cheering.
Depends on what side of the ring you were
Right.
on.
It was all perspective. It was really an interesting dynamic out there.
Oh,
But,
man, just by the skin of their teeth. But for Sheamus and Cesaro, I mean, these two have been working so hard in the ring, outside of the ring, to regain these tag team champions. It looks good on them.
It does, and they deserve it. I mean, whether you're a fan of Sheamus and Cesaro,
Yeah.
and they're a bit of a change in attitude in recent weeks, the fact is that both guys are incredibly talented, two of the hardest working superstars in all of WWE. They earned it. They didn't get. There was no sort of shenanigans. There was no sort of. The Hardys picked the stipulation.
Yes.
The Hardys chose the steel
I
cage
know.
match. So
This
Sheamus
was
and
all them.
Cesaro went out there and beat the Hardys at their own game. I mean, you can't say any more than that.
And the thing is, like we were setting everything up on the kickoff show tonight, and everybody was kind of leaning towards the Hardy Boys for this. I mean, yeah, you go out there, pick that stipulation, then even seeing them ahead of the match, they just seemed like cool, collected. They seemed like they were ready to just do all the damage.
Well,
out
ladies
here.
and gentlemen,
oh my
ladies
gosh.
and gentlemen,
Oh,
tonight is a very, very good night. I'm in a rare good mood. And I thought I'd visit you guys. I've never been on Raw Talk before. I didn't know this thing
Welcome.
existed.
neither
until
of
today.
us. Yeah, I come for the first time, and I bring my good friend
Thank
Samoa
you.
Joe.
Yes, yes, of course you do. So how are you both?
Great.
I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Yes. Oh my gosh! Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations indeed.
This was this was an intense match. How are you feeling physically after this fatal 5-way?
You know, it's no coincidence that I feel absolutely terrible physically, but my glorious victory tonight has made me feel a little bit better about myself. It's made me feel better about my situation. It makes me feel better about my immediate future. In my immediate future, most people would not look forward to it, but I thrive in this, and I've never felt better in my life.
I feel like this is a dream match that so many members of the WWE Universe have been waiting to finally see. Corey Graves included in that. How can you prepare to go up against Brock Lesnar?
My preparations, well, my preparations will be not very different from what I already do. And you're right. This is a dream match to many people in this world. Because let's face it, we all try to act like we're good people. We all try to act like we love and care about each other. But me versus Brock Lesnar is what people really want. It's when you wake up in the morning and you look for conflict. You look for two gentlemen who will do whatever it takes to beat the other man into submission. You think about me, and you think about Brock Lesnar. And I am more than prepared to take myself to that very, very deep, dark, and violent place to get the job done. And I'm just very happy that I have this opportunity to do so.
Yeah, I mean, how does that feel? You going through your entire career, navigating your path all the way here to WWE, and now you finally have your championship matchup for the Universal title. How does that feel to finally have arrived at that moment?
It is long overdue, and it should have been granted to me sooner. But let's be honest here. There are certain people within the WWE Universe or certain people on the WWE roster that maybe, just maybe, they'd like to see thrive and shine a little bit more than other people. I am not one of those men. I'm a man who always walks into the ring with the deck stacked against him. I am a very, very horrible person. I do not lie to the public about what I am. I don't sit behind a gilded curtain and try to tell the world that I am a good person, that I do good things, that I seek justice and righteousness. I seek domination and victory. And if that's a bad thing, especially here in the WWE, then I consider myself the evilest person in this locker room.
Well, Joe, you certainly had the deck stacked against you tonight.
Absolutely.
In one of the most physical Extreme Rules matches any of us can ever remember seeing. How do you feel, confidence-wise, after outlasting 4 of the other most elite superstars in WWE to earn the opportunity to go to face Brock Lesnar? Mentally, how do you feel?
Let me paint a picture for you. You have Seth Rollins. You have Finn Balor. You have Bray Wyatt. You have Roman Reigns. You have the most dangerous competitors in the WWE, all put in the ring and all pitted against me. And despite being broken, despite being beaten, despite taking some of the worst